Hey everyone, welcome to the Juniper Links accounting channel. My name is Caroline and today we're going to look at how to set up a PAYE registration for your company. So if you want to pay any staff, you're going to need to register as an employer with HMRC first. Whether that's a limited company or a sole trader, either way, you'll have to set up a PAYE registration, and that will allow you to submit information straight to HMRC about how much salary you're paying your staff, how many national insurance and tax deductions you've taken from them, and how much employer's national insurance you'll have to pay. So without further delay, let's get started with the video. Okay, so before we can actually submit a PAYE registration or a pay-as-you-earn registration with HMRC for your company or self-employed business, then we'll need to create an online business tax account with HMRC. And the simplest way to do that, if you haven't already, is just go to this link here, the gov.uk website /log-in-register-HMRC-online-services, and I'll put a link to this in the description below as well. And basically all we would need to do, you can kind of see, they just provide some information about what you need to register for and everything like that. If you've already got an account, you can just straight up sign in and that's fine. Now, if we go to the Register for HMRC Online Services section, you'll be able to see in what circumstances you need to register, and we're going to select the Operate PAYE because you've started to employ people. Okay, so I'm going to click that. And this takes you to the Register as an Employer page. So if you want to go straight to that, you can just go to the gov.uk website /register-employer. So really straightforward link there. And basically, as a limited company, you can simply follow this link here, which is what I'm going to do. Does at least one company direct have a UK national insurance number? In my case, yes. Is the company an offshore employer outside the European Economic Area that doesn't pay national insurance? We're going to pick no for that one. And over the next 2 months, will the company pay out any non-cash incentive awards? So in our case, we're not going to pick that for just the purposes of this example. Of course, if you will be, then you would answer these appropriately. Okay, so this is letting us register for PAYE online, which is exactly what we want. And you can see the circumstances here where you can continue with this application. So I'll continue. And I'm already logged in, so it's showing me slightly different options here because I have signed in as an agent. So in this case, we're going to pick PAYE for employers. Yours may look a little bit different, but it should link you to the Register for HMRC Taxes page. And in here, it's just asking for a client name or reference, and I'm going to use Turkey Chicken Limited, and it is a limited company. And then it's going to ask for your company unique taxpayer reference from HMRC. So this should generally arrive in about 2 weeks after your company's set up. So if you've got it, great, you can put it in. If you don't have it yet, don't worry, you can update them later. So we'll just click next. PAYE for employers, enter the first pay day or first date you made payments of expenses. So in this case, I'm going to use the 25th of the month because we always do that. We always run payroll on the 25th at our company. You don't have to do this. You can, of course, pay yourself at any point during the month. Okay, so next. So we'll now need the national insurance number and company registration number. Next. Okay, so here we go. We've got this registration summary, and we have to complete each of these sections here. And don't worry, it's not too complicated. So now we enter in the name of the company, Turkey Chicken Ltd. Trading name, we don't have one. UTR, we don't have one. Nature of the business, I'm going to put IT consulting. So next. Okay, so next they're going to want you to find your trading address. So I'm just going to pick postcode unknown, and then we'll go for Windy Avenue. Okay, so obviously this area should have your actual address. This is just for an example. They would want your business address, so actually where you're running your company from, even if that's your home. Of course, that does not mean people can publicly access that information. It's just for the purposes of HMRC understanding where you're running your business from. The next steps are just going to ask for some general contact details. So I will do hello@juniperlinks.com, and that will be confirmation of my business email. Next, Okay, so now we can see some of the basic summary of about the business section, which is fine. Okay, and now we get into the part of the actual details for your company. So I'm just gonna copy paste that there. Obviously, a company's house will show your actual company number. If you have the incorporation certificate, it'll be shown there. The pay date has just been forwarded from the other question. Number of employees, I'm just gonna put 1. Obviously, if you have more than 1 employee, put the appropriate number in there. And then, will you be engaging in any subcontractors in the construction industry during the tax year? Well, I'm an IT company, so no, I will not. And then, are you operating an occupational pension scheme? No, I will not be, because it's just for myself in this case. Okay, and now they're going to ask you for PAYE correspondence details, and this is where you can put, like, for example, a business service address, or a more suitable address where you can actually receive letters to if you want. If you just wanted to go to your house, then of course put your house in there. That's not a problem. So there we go. And here we go. Do you want correspondence to go to a different address than the business address? I'm going to pick no. If you pick yes, it's going to ask you to enter that address in on the next screen. And is the company's registered office address different to the business address? Then you can of course answer appropriately. I'm just going to put no. Okay, and now we can actually add the director in for this registration. So I'm just going to put my name in, and then we're going to copy paste their example national insurance, but you do actually need to put your national insurance number in here. There we go. So we've got a national insurance number here. And then we click next. Okay, so here is the summary of all of the information I've provided to HMRC. It's not been submitted yet, so this gives us a chance to review the information. Just to go over it, make sure it's all correct. And then we click next. Okay, and then we can actually go ahead and submit this. I'm not going to submit this, of course, because there would literally be no reason for me to submit this. But for you, go ahead and submit it, and then what will happen is that HMRC will send you the PAYE information for your company in about 3 weeks' time. Once you do have those details, you can actually use those and enter them onto the free agent software, and I'll show you where to do this in my next video. So I've got links in the description below. Once you do enter those details onto free agent, we would actually be able to submit the payroll information to HMRC directly from the software, and you can run this on a monthly basis. That will ensure that HMRC actually receives the information that you're submitting to them, and that they know that you have X amount to pay for the PAYE liability for your company, if there is one, and then you can set up the payment for those. And also, you can do other things such as choose the frequency of how often you pay, so you can pay monthly or quarterly, and I'll get into all of that in my next video, so we'll see you there. Thank you so much for watching till the end of the video. We hope that it helps you understand what you need to do to register for PAYE as a limited company. If you did enjoy, feel free to click that thumbs up button so we know we did a good job. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. And if you want to see more content like this, then do consider subscribing to the channel. Hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Have an amazing day.